This is Tom, our superintendent, Bellevue Community School District in Bellevue, Iowa, coming to you with this week's Believe in the Blue update. A wonderful day out there today. I know it's cold, but at least the sun's out, talking about some snow coming here over the weekend. Hopefully not impacting us on Monday and not impacting any events we have over the week. Want to let you know, first of all, about a few events we have happening here in the next couple days or the next few days. We have an elementary music concert, and that will be at the middle school, high school, in the multi-purpose gym, and that is on Monday, December 12th, starting at 6:15. A great event, one of the most highly attended events of the entire school year. Actually, more people attend that than attend graduation. So I encourage you to come out to that. A lot of people here, but you get to see all of our students in PK through 5 performing that evening with Mr. Dockham and Mr. Davies. So an excellent opportunity to come out and see some of our younger students. We also have a regular board meeting scheduled for Tuesday, December 13th, normally on Monday, but since the concert and some games were happening, we moved that to Tuesday evening. Talking about events, a lot of events happening tonight. Our JV and varsity girls basketball team travels to Northeast to play down there. Those games starting up at 6 o'clock tomorrow. We have boys basketball clinic out here for the elementary students in middle school, along with varsity girls and boys basketball at Marquette Catholic at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. Then on Monday, we have a middle school girls basketball, 7th and 8th grade versus Marquette, and that will actually be held at the Bellevue Elementary Gym. Tuesday, basketball team are again on the road, JV and varsity girls basketball at Durant. Encourage you to come down for that. And then actually on Thursday, excuse me for a second, on Thursday of next week, we have JV girls and boys basketball at Marquette as well, and that'll start up at 6 o'clock. And encourage you to come out to that and check those things out. Then next Friday evening, we have JV and varsity girls basketball. Once again, they're on the road, and this time they're at North Cedar. We have varsity wrestling at Clayton Ridge. Coach Rebarger and his crew will be heading up there. And then we have bowling with Mr. Anderson and Mr. Rudin heading down to DeWitt for an event that way. So a lot of things happening here as we wind down the winter season here, or the end of the calendar year that way. Remember, our last day of school before our winter break is December 22nd. That's Thursday, December 22nd. Starting up Friday, December 23rd. No school that day until January 3rd when we resume again. I wanted to read some. We talk a lot about here. What is it we want students to get out of an education? Is the homework that important? We got to make sure they learn this. Got to make sure they learn that. Those things are very important. We're not going to disagree with the academic learning that students need, but there's also a balance, and we want to make sure that our academic learning is tying into helping them become a better person in society and contributing to society overall. Recently on Twitter, there was a statement made, published out there, that Greg Popovich, the coach of the San Antonio Spurs, made. He's a NBA coach, obviously. San Antonio Spurs, a very good franchise, have won several championships over the last several years under his helm. But a high school student asked Greg Popovich if the Spurs were going to win the title this year. What an answer Popovich gave to that. Win the championship? I don't know, but it's not a priority in my life. I'd be much happier if I knew that my players were going to make society better, who had good families and who took care of the people around them. I get more satisfaction out of that than a title. I would love to win another championship, and we'll work our butts off to try and do that. But we have to want more than success in our jobs. That's why we're here. We're here so you'll understand that you can overcome obstacles by being prepared, and if you educate the heck out of yourself. If you become respectful, disciplined people in the world, you can fight anything. If you join with each other and you believe in yourself and each other, that's what matters. That's what we want to relay to you all, that we believe that about you, or we wouldn't be here. Really had some conversation with several staff members about this, and what are we trying to accomplish? Yes, we want the academic learning like I talk about. We just want to create character here at the middle school, high school. Every Friday afternoon, they have a character part of their comment time, which is typically a study hall for academic services, for extra learning. But on Fridays, they turn that into a character day and sharing, talking about respect and just doing different activities. We want to create future contributors to our society who are successful in life in general, whether that be at their jobs, their family, their communities, whatever it is. We want them to be part of something bigger than just the walls of the Bellevue Community School District. Behind me, I'm going to stand for a second. We talk about a few things here overall, and you'll see these up a lot of times here. We talk about passion. We talk about, you have to have a passion to want to do something. We talk about student engagement, the importance of students being engaged in their learning. When we talk about learning being relevant and personalized for their students, for our students, they have to feel that this is important to me overall. Student learning, there's two ways of looking at that. There's probably more than two ways. Two ways I'm going to talk about are learning to do or do to learn. I can learn something in the classroom, go through things, textbook or online resources, whatever, hear the teacher talk about, have conversation there, but then I have to go out and actually do something with it and actually take part in creating something. Or I can do to learn. Maybe I try to create something. Maybe it fails. Maybe it's a success, whatever the case is, but I learn by doing as well. So I do to learn and learn to do. Ultimately, it comes down to active learning. And we want our students to be active in their learning, be able to take this out beyond the school walls, beyond their classroom, whether they're in first grade, third grade, seventh grade, 11th grade, it doesn't matter. We want them to be able to go out and apply what they're learning, share what they're learning, talk about it. Once had someone tell me, if you can't explain what you learned, you probably don't know it all that well. Have your students try to teach you what they've learned in school. Can they do it? If they can, they've truly learned it. If they can't, maybe they have some more work to do. Over here, a little something here to talk about character in the Greg Popovich story. Everybody has a story. The middle school, high school has several of these statements up there. Everyone has a story. If you look on Twitter, Facebook, you'll see some of those. But we believe that everyone has their own story, and we need to meet the needs of everyone in our district in any possible way that we can. On that note, hope everyone has a great weekend. Come out to the concerts. We would encourage you to come out to activities. Check out the website under calendar and events on the Bellevue website at www.bellevue.k12.ia.us. Check out calendar events. We'll give you all of our activities. A lot of things on there, a lot of opportunities to come out. Just come out once and see what you experience. I think you'll be back for more with our activities and seeing all of our students participating. Have a great weekend, everyone.